Hey, this is Noogie from Gardening Tales Guides. I'm going to show you how to do Lana's delivery service. Now, you can see right here, I haven't capped it, right? I haven't got my third achievement. That's fine. The process is working. I'm just going to have to devote more time to it. Now, I'll also say that this is an emulator, so this, just to make a decent video, I have to have it large resolution, and it's not going to work out in my favor as far as running the actual game because it's just I have to look left. I have to physically move my head left or right to actually see the stuff because it's a large monitor. Whereas though on a phone, you can just see both sides at the same time. And phone's way more responsive on movement. We're not going to get a lot of that, right? So either way, I'm not going to perform super well, but it's a good way to test the method that I've created to make this a lot easier for you. Because I am suck at Twitch stuff like this. This is very Twitch oriented, right? Like super good reflexes. I got none of that anymore. Unless we're playing like volleyball or something. But, okay, so here what we're going to do is we're going to go in. Now, there's a few things to note here, right? You get your points off of bonuses, right? So there's 3 stages. If you complete the first one, you'll probably get like 40 to 50,000 bonus points, which combined with the amount of points that you get in the stage will probably give you your first achievement, if not just underneath it when you get to the second stage. If you beat the second stage, you'll probably be around like 250,000 points, and then you got to run the third stage for a little bit to get your bonus. And that would get your second achievement. To get your third achievement, you have to beat the third stage and get the bonus from that, which will put you above 500. That's all there is to it. Now, as far as the little guys that hit you in the fight, and there's power-ups, right? Don't worry about the power-ups. I avoid them. Or if not avoid them, I get them if they're convenient to what I'm doing, my little circuit. Um, as far as the enemies, though, you've got the blonde hair girls that just stay put. You'll notice them. They're the first ones of the game. They're real easy. You get the guys in the black helmets. Now, here's the trick of the whole thing. The guys in the black helmets, if the helmet is facing you, like if you see their face, they will be moving down. If you don't see their face, they're moving up. So, and that will go for all the helmeted people there is. The black helmeted people are a little annoying because they they blend in a little bit, a little too close for my comfort anyway. So the problem is, I didn't, half the time I didn't see them. So what I did is I just ran in the bottom lane. I've already told you that your bonuses from the end of the stage will give you more points. Usually will give you enough points to go over, right? So if you just stay in that bottom lane and don't even worry about the power-ups, don't worry about the fires. If I say don't worry about the fires. If you feel comfortable enough to obtain them, do it. But I mean, when it starts getting rough, just go to the bottom lane. Now, being that the nature of the movement of the monsters, every monster, well, there's one monster that actually will constantly go up and down, right? But that's in the kind of start of the second stage. But the nature of the monsters are usually move up once, down once, move up twice, down twice. That's it. Those are the only ones you care about. Everything outside of that, I mean, once you know that, you don't have to freak out and move all around the place. So what you need to do is go to the bottom lane. Watch the lane above you to see if there's a person with their mask open. If there's somebody on the lane right above you with their mask open, you're going to need to move up fast and come right back down to the bottom lane. That's it, right? Once you get to, and those are for the annoying guys. Everybody else is pretty easy. The blonde-haired girls are pretty easy. They just stay in place. And at the end of the second stage, you will have little girls will run directly at you, just in your lane. They'll just come straight at you. So you just look in your lane and then move out of the way. But that's not super tricky. There's no real strategy there. Just don't get hit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stay in the bottom lane. And trust me, it's harder than it sounds because your brain will want to make you go off of that lane so hard. You'll see I'm going to mess up so much because I'll be like, oh, I should go here. Or I should get that power-up. The power-ups, only get the power-ups if they're convenient to you. I mean, they'll help, don't get me wrong. But if you go out of your way to get the power-ups, you risk the wrath of those little dudes actually hitting you. And the reason why I haven't got 500 yet on this to get my 3rd achievement is it just takes time, and I haven't given it enough time. But don't matter, let's go. So the first part of this, usually just stay in your lane, and it's pretty chill, unless she's being snotty like that. So I'll go for these. Look at that already. I'll go for the first fire ones, just because it's not hard at this point, although I did just die. So this is where it gets annoying. You look in this lane to see if there's somebody facing you. If they are, move up and down real quick. If they're not, doesn't matter. Nobody's faced me yet. I just got through the whole thing. It's not like that every time. So you didn't get to see me be super incompetent, although I did get hit real quick. But that's the first stage, right? You see we got 43,000. We're at 75,000 now. If we would have went for fire stuff, we would have got it. But like I said, this is not the most responsive of movement on this on this. So we're same thing. We're looking here to see if anybody looks at us. I'll get this. Ah! I'm gonna make monkey noises. Sometimes they're a little convenient. We're just looking here to see if anybody looks at us. Ah! Like that person. But that was actually a pretty good run. That's probably the best I've had on the emulator. It's such a pain in the ass. We would have got the first achievement there. And honestly, that was like a super lucky run. If I'd have been on the phone, that would have been a pretty good run. Alright, so now the little guys are going to start showing up here. So you see their face. And don't get brave when you get a power up. Ah, see, this is where it messes me up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, don't get brave when you get a power up because you'll end up hitting something. I hate these guys so much. Sometimes your just momentum just brings you right to them. I gotta watch for them facing you. Yeah. I hit the wrong key. I'm so bad at this, it's crazy. Oh. So that's the thing. Sometimes they just are in the right spot to screw you over. Like we couldn't have moved above because there was a guy there, and then they're there. But either way, like if I run this enough, and I'm on the phone and not the damn computer, I will eventually, get to stage 2 and then quickly get to stage 3 for the second achievement. I'm impressed that I've actually gotten as far as I have. The controls are kind of blocky on the emulator. It's a little annoying. So I'm feeling pretty decent about this. I went for that just because it was convenient. Alright, now we go back to our safe spot here. Ah, I got 2 in a row. That never happens. 3 in a row. Look at that. It's like they sense me. They're like, this guy, I know what he's doing. Follow me. I mean, if you're actually getting those little fire things, you should probably be able to do that. Oh, right off the bat. You should probably be able to get like close to 100 on your first, when you actually complete the stage. That would have been great if I just got that. But either way, I mean, so that shows you the method. I won't be able to show you much more just because it's kind of clunky. But either way, that kind of gets you where you need to be. And usually when I'm playing it on the phone, like I feel a lot better about it. It's a lot easier to maneuver. So usually I am going a little bit out of my way to get some of those fireballs in the very beginning when I feel super comfortable with it. And just the more time you play, the more your mind gets comfortable with that's not going to hurt me, I don't need to move, or that's going to move here so I can go get this. And that just takes time and or comfort level. So passively your score will go up. But by honestly the second stage, I start to get total and wussy mode, and I start going down to the bottom more so than not. But whatever, you're not looking to get 883,000 Bamcopter. You're actually just looking to get 100, 300, or 500, or whatever your threshold is. The coolest part about this, and the reason I've ended up playing it way more than I thought, being like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, is because you don't have to set up gear, you don't need stamina or coffee, you just kind of go in there. It's just up and down, one movement, doesn't take a lot of mind, so or like a lot of focus, whatever. You just kind of zone out to it. And that's pretty nice sometimes. And a lot of the game isn't like that, so. But either way, hopefully this helps, and maybe get the achievement. You'll definitely get the first one. I know you're going to get the first one. I have faith in you. Second one's a little bit more challenging. Third one, we'll see. It's tricky. But, yeah, those achievements came out yesterday. And I am... let's see where we're at with it. Let's go. Where is she? There we are. Kind of sporting those little smooth toy liberators. Yeah. If you care about the track that I'm doing, I've got the next one, this one, which is going to be super fun, but I've heard it's easier than Arena, so I'll give it a go. This one I haven't even messed with. This one's kind of a pain in the butt. This one's kind of a huge pain in the butt. I'll make a video on it a little later, or at least the expedition stuff over there. But yeah, that's kind of for, these three achievements are almost for whales, so, yeah. Either way, good luck, have fun, get your stuff, adios.